Welcome to Everyday Linux User. In today's video I'm going to show you how to theme a bootable Linux USB drive. So in a previous video I showed you how to create a Ventoy bootable USB drive, and in a follow-up video I showed you how to add persistence. In this video I'm going to show you how to theme that USB drive. Now don't worry if you didn't follow along to either of those videos. I'm going to show you how to create the bootable Ventoy USB drive again. I will rattle through it though. If you want a more in-depth video on actual creating the USB drive, then follow the guide listed in the description. But for now, all we need to do is you need to insert a USB drive into your machine and make sure it has no data on it that you want to keep, because it will be wiped as part of the process. So the first thing you need to do is open a web browser and go to ventoy.net, and you want to click on the download link, and I'm assuming you're using Windows. If you are, then click this windows.zip file and that will open this page, and all you have to do is click this green button here, download the latest version. You will also need a Linux distribution to put onto your USB drive. So for this example I am using MX Linux. So go to mxlinux.org/download-links and you'll come to this page here, and the one we're going to be downloading is this top one here, which is the XFCE version. And a good use of the XFCE version is because it's lightweight and it's based on Debian, so you can use Debian packages rather than the Flatpaks. So if you click on this link here, it will download MX Linux, and it will take about 15 to 20 minutes depending on your internet connection. When the downloads are complete, you can close down your web browser and open up a file explorer. So in here you can see I have my Ventoy, and you can see I've also got MX Linux here. So what we're going to do is on this zip file here, we're going to extract all and extract. Close that. We can now delete the compressed folder so that you don't accidentally keep going into it. And if you go into this Ventoy file folder here, you can then go into this folder and you want to click the Ventoy to disk. If a warning appears from Windows, click the yes button and you'll see that my USB drive has been already selected. Make sure that it's the correct USB drive for you, and then all you have to do is click the install button. You will be warned that your drive will be formatted, as I mentioned before. If you're sure you want to continue, click yes. And as an extra measure to make sure you haven't accidentally clicked yes, it asks you the same question again, so click yes again. And you see, congratulations, your device has been set up, and you can close that down. So back to the file explorer, back to your downloads folder, and this time you want to take your MX Linux file. So right click, you can see I've got lots of other distributions, so I could have used any of these, but right click, click on this copy button here, go to your USB drive, right click and click the paste button. Okay, so half the battle's now won. Your Ventoy should now boot. If you rebooted your computer and left your USB drive in, you will see the Ventoy screen and it will show the MX Linux as an option to boot into. But what we want to do is change the ugly theme that Ventoy comes with and make it something more appealing. And the way we can do that is if we go to your downloads and you go to your Ventoy folder and into the Ventoy folder again, and you want to click on the Ventoy plugs on. Click yes when the Windows alert appears, and then click start, and that will take you to this page here. What we want to do is click on the theme plugin, and what you also want to do is click on the official document, and then what you want to do is click on Grub Themes. So these are all the Grub themes that you can use, but you can sort it any way you want. So these are the latest ones. You can do it by creator, or you can do it by rating, and I find ratings quite a good one to go past. So all you have to do is pick a theme, and you can just go through them all until you find one you like. So you can click on something like this, then you click on download, and then just click on that there and click download. Now you can see it was blocked. Windows blocks it. It's up to you whether you keep them or not. I'm going to keep anyway. I think it's the file extension it doesn't like. So once you've downloaded the themes you like, you just close this window here, and if you accidentally close a page, you can click on this link button here and it'll come back to here. And this is what you want to do. You want to go to the theme plugin and you want to go to your downloads folder. So here are some themes I've downloaded. We've got the one that I've just downloaded there. I've got this one called MX Linux and this themes.tar here. So if I look at the MX Linux one, for instance, what I could do is, this is just a single theme, so I could take this folder, extract all, and click extract, and copy that folder. So right click, copy, go to my Ventoy disk, go into my Ventoy folder, and right click and paste. And then within the browser window here on the theme plugin, all I have to do is click add, and now it's looking for the file path to the file that I just put in. So if I go to my Ventoy folder here, so I'm in D Ventoy, I go into MX Linux and it's looking for the theme file. So all you do is right click on there, copy as path, and paste that in. And then you have to remove the quotes like that and click OK. And that's it. Now when I reboot my computer with the USB drive in, it will have that theme installed. Now it's worth noting that not all of the zip files are done in the same way. So if I look at this Elegant Forest one, for instance, and go in here, this is a whole set of themes. So you've got dark 2K, left dark 4K, 1080p. So what we could do here is we could go into the 1080p one, and you can see you've got this folder here. So go into there, and then it's got the theme there. So what we could do here is just take this folder here, right click copy, and paste this in here. And then back in my browser window, I can click add, and then I need to find my file. So I go to my Ventoy folder, I go into here, and I right click here, copy as path, and paste. So now you can see I've got two themes in here. So what you'll notice here, it says you can add as many themes as you want, and when you boot up you can press the F5 button and then it'll let you select which theme that you want to use. So that's what we're going to do next. So here you can see my machine is now booting up, and you can see that it's got my MX Linux theme. If I press F5, you can see I've got this theme select option, and I can go for the Elegant Forest one. You can see I've now got the Elegant Forest as my theme, and I can choose that previous menu, and now you can see I can pick my MX Linux, and then it will let me boot into MX Linux. And there we have it. We have a bootable live USB with theming attached. And that is the end of the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Everyday Linux User.